Hello, hello, hello. This is Latanya, Miss Coach Deloach, and I had someone to inbox me on this page, and so I want to do this real quick. Credit advice, free advice, help, and assistance. Make sure if you're coming on, you hit like and you hit share, whether you hit the replay. If you watch this on YouTube, let me stabilize my phone. If you watch this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you subscribe and hit the bell for notification when I go live. So I had someone to send me a message. They informed me that they purchased the Credit Secrets book, right, based off my reviews on my YouTube channel, and they wanted to know how the best way to utilize the book. Now, I advise anyone that, look, if you want to do your own credit repair, there's nothing wrong with that. You can order the book at the Credit Secrets with the S book.com, thecreditsecretsbook.com, and you can do it yourself, right? But I tell people also, just like if you're doing an oil change in your vehicle, you have to decide if that's a do-it-yourself project, right? If you want to mow your own lawn or yard, or you just want to pay someone $35 because you feel like your time is more valuable and you can be doing more productive things that can make you more than $35 an hour, and I just pay someone to do it. Or if you want to paint your own room, right? My daughter asked me 2 weeks ago, she want to paint her own room, and she started, but the project is not finished. Or do you want to hire a professional painter to get the job done expeditiously so you can make more effective use of your time? It's the same thing I suggest with credit repair, right? If you feel like your oil change is worth a $10 or $20 job, you can be doing something more productive with your time, and you know how to do the job where you can make $40 and $50 an hour doing something else, then you hire someone else to do it, right? And that's one of the secrets of time management that Robert Kiyosaki and other millionaires teach. Do you pay somebody to do it, or do you do it yourself? So it's the same options or decision you have to make with credit repair. Can you purchase a book and do the preliminary things to fix your own credit, right? Can you read? And I don't mind assisting people, but my assistance when it's free, it's different type of assistance than when I have paid people. So the people that are paying quite naturally get my time and my advice first, right? And so I will go over this credit secret book because, I do, advise this book. I think it's a great book. And actually someone on my YouTube channel did ask me to, so I'm going to upload this video for them to explain page 25 of the book. And so let me change my screen. This is page 25. Again, this is The Credit Secret Book. Let me take it out this break. The Credit Secrets, secretbook.com. Credit is singular, secrets is plural. But if you would like to know more information about credit repair, go to my website, www.mycreditispower.com. I will advise you to visit both of those sites. So someone wanted me to discuss page 25 of the book. Not every credit bureau will list the account the same. So you have Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian listed here. You can see highlighted. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm also on Facebook Live. You can see highlighted that the balance is showing the same. The last activities are incurrent, or they're inaccurate or reporting differently. But it says the current account is 30 days past due, whereas Equifax and TransUnion said that you are paying as agreed. So I advise people, and then this is basically showing you how to read your credit report, right? If it's 30 days past due, it will be highlighted in yellow. If it's 180 days past due, be in red. If it's closed or no data for the account, it will be in black. So it's just giving you the different codes, right? And if you're okay and paying on time, in green, anything in green on your credit report is always good. So what this is stating is basically giving you snapshots of how to read your credit reports and why you need to pull all three reports to see what's reported on all three. And that's why Credit Karma, in my opinion, is not that effective. I advise people to go to Credit Check Total. Now, the first thing that I advise people to do is to go to page Jumpstart Your Success on page 35 of the book. This is the very first thing that you need to do your change of address and update your name on your credit report, right? It's going to update your name and then your place, your workplace of address, and all that thing. So I tell people you need to update that information first because it's the preliminary, the ground thing, work that you need to do to begin to dispute items. Let me find the page in the book because it tells you that when you pull your credit report, that you have an address that is linked to everything that's reported on your credit report. You have an address identification code, and so if you remove old address, okay, it's right here. You have address number. So by using this method, all of your credit report will have an address identification number, right? So when you use this method and it tells you a copy of your driver's license, these are the forms of things you need. A current utility bill showing your recent address, a copy of your driver's license, and your social security card. So that if there is any mismatch, I'm pretty much, reading you the book, you are more likely to get derogatory accounts removed. Removing old addresses and incorrect personal information such as variation of your name, social, birthday, telephone number, and employees could boost your scores by dozens of points and increase the chance to remove any negative accounts. People, those are the preliminary things you need to do. Again, if you don't have time, right, and you want someone to take care of your credit report for you, visit www.mycreditispower.com. If you think you can do this book and you can understand that I may or may not be able to respond to you because I respond to my paying clients first, then and you can do it yourself, then visit thecreditsecretsbook.com. All right, so the next thing you need to do, I advise on page 52. Thank you for the thumbs up on Facebook, is you need to make sure that you deal with collection agency, right? And I tell people to deal with them before it hits your credit report, right? Before it hits your credit report, it tells you on page 51 of the book, do not sign any letters that you send. You do not want your signature being compared and used against you later. And these are just secrets that people don't know, right? That people don't understand. So if you have charge off that's listed as open or collection accounts are listed with a limit, but a collection account but a collection cannot have a limit. Right? I've known some people that have sent letters to collection agencies when they have gotten letters in the mail or phone call, and you need to know the law about paying third parties, people that you do not enter into contract with. I tell you that your legality and language of a letter is more powerful than anything, because you can be sending letters in, but you're not sending them in with the laws of legality in it, and therefore you're not getting results, right? And so, again, go to www.creditchecktotal.com. They have a $1 sign up, and you can sign up for $1 to get a copy. I'll throw your credit report. However, if you go past the 7-day period, then they will charge you like a credit monitoring fee of $24 or $29. So if you just want to pay the $1, and then you can do that. So let me zoom into, and then within 7 days you can cancel to avoid paying. So right here, it tells you the Fair Credit Reporting Act, this FCRA. If you cannot validate the debt, you must request that all credit reporting agencies delete it. But I tell people, that you need to send this to collection agencies before it hits. And they give you 3 pages of this in case the first letter don't work. The second thing, and being effective in getting your credit score is time, right? Getting your credit score increase is time, and knowing that it may take more than one round. Some people want to see results in a bad credit score that they created in years done in 2 weeks. I tell people to take at least 30 to 90 days, not drawn out like Lexington Law that would take a year. And because, you're on their monthly payment plan, I just tell people, pay me an upfront fee. You send me your credit report. I give you a price one time. And if you don't see some results in 30 days of your credit score, then you'll refund your money back, right? Just know that it takes me sending a round of letters, paying for postage. Everything has to be return recipient and things like that. And so that's a process. And I tell people, let it take from 30 to 90 days. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over that this book reveals is loophole to remove liens, judgment, and bankruptcies from your credit report. Right? They give you that information as well. And it also provides you how to opt out and freeze other credit bureaus, right? What we don't know is that other companies are reported to your credit report. One of the data is LexisNexis, right? And you have to opt out from letting anyone access additional data on your reports with them by placing a security freeze, right? And this is as easy as visiting the websites or making a file. Other security freeze people you want to see is Innovis, CoreLogic, Credico. They give you they list everything on here, and you want to opt out of the 3 major credit bureaus as well. Why do you want to do that? Because if you have bad credit, the credit bureaus are making very large profit. They're very lucrative from your bad credit because they are sending your information to loan sharks. And this is why you receive letters in the mail for offers. Come in, see, can you qualify? We have this special going on for this car. Your credit is at 400 or 500. Another thing that this book information tells you, that if you're searching for a mortgage, that you do not want to get more, within 6 months, get more than 5 pulls or inquiries on your credit report, right? So these are just things you need to know, just good credit information, whether you're going to pay someone or you're going to do it yourself, right? And so if this is another thing, let me tell you, goodwill letters only work or effective if you have been consistent of paying your credit. You've been a good creditor. And for one time, you have a 30-day late fee. And, it says 2 late fees will hurt your account. But they give you a goodwill letter that you can use to write reported agencies directly to get a late payment removed. Now, again, this usually only works if you're 60 or 90 days late, then a goodwill letter will not be effective for you. So this is just a walkthrough of how this credit secret books work. It also help you just know, last thing, that if you have a medical collection, it's different from a regular collection, right? you have to know the HIPAA laws, right? And see right here, they show no proof that they have an agreement with the original creditor to collect this alleged debt. Many people, they don't they don't understand. If you don't understand the law, and then you don't know how to work the law, right? So it also give you some good credit lines that is piggybacking. It's a method that I talked about all the time. So I zoom in. It says about piggybacking. Is when you use someone with great credit, right? And they add you as an authorized user. This is a very great method, right? And so it's a book that if you need credit help, whether you're going to pay someone or not, it is very good to use, because once you learn these strategies, you can expedite your process, and you can understand how not to just to get a good credit score, but to maintain it. So again, if you want the book, you can order the book, but also reach my personal website, mycreditispower.com, and you can order the book at thecreditsecretsbook.com. I'm signing off. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like and you share if this information has been helpful to you and you obtain knowledge that you didn't know by participating. So help me, help you, and help others by sharing the context.